Hello and welcome to another episode of The Social Connection. I am your host, Luis Mendieta, and today we have Get Your Biz Listed. And it's Kiley Kaplan with us, visiting, and will tell us about the business. Tell us about what is Get Your Biz Listed.
Oh, thanks. Thanks for having me here today.
Anytime, thank you.
So getyourbizlisted.com is what we do is we help businesses to be found in local search.
That sounds exciting. And tell me, how is the process?
Okay, so what we do is businesses open up all the time, and we focus on three main types of businesses. So let's say a new Chinese restaurant opens up, and we need their service. So we get on 86% of searches are done from mobile devices nowadays. So say, like I said, a Chinese food restaurant opens up, or a pharmacy, or a hair salon. And consumers, we need their products or service. So we get on our mobile devices and we search on Google for that product or service. And if it just opened up, it's not going to be listed.
Right.
So how we do that is we get them listed on all the directories and search engines and maps and social media sites. So when we're searching for those products or services, that business is going to show up and be found.
How do you end up being in this kind of business? I mean, what is your background?
Oh, okay. Well, my background, I've been in sales and marketing for 20 years.
Okay.
And I've also have specialized in commercial retail leasing. And I met one of my partners, and we took our skill sets and we formed a company. And we had our chalkboard out one day, just brainstorming. And we're like, well, you know, what are some other things we can do to help these small businesses? And I remember that week before, I had an appointment with a new doctor's office. It was a potential client. And they moved 2 miles down the street on Gratiot.
Okay.
And I was almost late to the appointment because I went to their old address, not the new one. Then we needed ink for our printer. So my partner got on Google, did a search, ink, got in the car, went there. It turned out to be a Metro PCS cell phone store. Then I needed shoes. So just got online, did a search for, shoe store near my house, local shoe store. Well, same thing, got in the car, drove there. They moved.
Wow.
So we're thinking, if this is just happening to us, how many other people is this happening to? And it really affects the business's bottom line.
Yeah. So
they missed out on all these customers, finding them. And, once I just went to their competition. I'm not going to get in the car, drive. You just go to the closest business that you see.
That's right.
And it leaves a bad taste in your mouth.
Yeah. It's kind of funny to say, but let's say you go there for lunch. By the time you arrive, it's dinner time.
Yes, there
That'll be something else. Well, what was your inspiration to get it, besides all this, to start the business? How did you start it? I mean, I knew you knew that you have a problem because every time you try to do a search or try to find the store or restaurant, you couldn't find it. But what makes you do this? They say, you know what, I want to start doing it.
So what happened is, we were already helping businesses with their marketing. And when this came about, we did the research, and we knew that this was a huge business. So we spent a couple months doing all the research. And what happened is we started selling all the business directories for businesses. We just thought, okay, we're going to be on the beach one day selling information. So we put all the directories together and we started selling all the directories to businesses. And what happened is when we followed up with our clients, 90% of them never got it done. So we realized, they said to us, well, you know this. How much do you want to actually do it? So we did some more research and we changed our business model and we started actually doing it. And our business has just skyrocketed because you don't want to just sell something and not get the client not get any value out of it.
Yeah.
So we've just been exploding our company.
Well, that's good. That's good. So, how many employees do you have in your company?
We have 9 team members that work with us.
Okay. And they all do the same thing you do, or everybody has different, I guess, roles and the
Different roles.
different roles. Very
Yeah.
good. Very. Can you describe the type of customers that you get?
Yeah. Sure. So we have 3 main customers. First one would be a new business, business that just opened. Again, you're a new business, you need to be found. Second type of customer would be a business that changed locations.
Okay.
Move from one location to another, you need to update your business information. What businesses don't understand is that, 10, 20 years ago, you just had the yellow pages. They will call you, you want to update your business information? Okay. Now it's not like that. It's up to the business owner to make sure all their information is correct and consistent across the web. The third customer would be a business that rebranded their business, changed their business name. Another type of customer would be, say, it's Mr. Joe's Pizza, okay? You've been open for 10 years. Mr. Joe's Pizza closed down. Now it's Uncle Pete's Pizzeria took over the space. Well, they need to update and change all that business information.
What areas do you cover? I mean, when you say locally, do you mean just in the Detroit metro area?
No, it could be anywhere in the
Anywhere.
United States.
Oh, okay. And that's how you get all those businesses, by people getting in touch with you and contact you for doing all that. When you started growing with your business, how do you shift it in a way that you can create excellence, I guess, on what you do with your customers? How is your customer relationship that you have between you and them when they start for the first time?
Well, first you slowly, and it's following up, and we have a project manager that works with us, and one of the things is quality control and quality checking. We have systems and processes in place that are very important for every business. So we go back, and once we do the project, we go back and we check it, and we make sure that the directories are claimed and reviewed, and all your business information is checked and showing up. We don't just get you listed, but we go back and we check and we double check to make sure that, again, you're showing up and you're getting the online visibility that you paid for.
Why do your customers select you over the competitors that you have?
Good question. Well, because we do a great job. We deliver on what we say we're going to deliver, and our prices, we're priced right, and we do a great job.
What medias do you have so people can get in touch with you that you use that you say, oh, okay, the best way for me to get in touch with our company is this? What do you have?
Well, you can reach us on our website at www.getyourbizlisted.com. You can call us at 888-873-8906. You can tweet us at listmybiz.com. And we have Twitter, Google+, Facebook, all of our social media sites.
But Kylie, I tell you that this is wonderful. This is nice to have all kinds of ways that we can finally find the place that we're looking for. You know, so many times, like you mentioned earlier, you know, you're trying to go for a place where they sell sports, and then you arrive there and they sell bread or something else. You know, you can, you know, keep up with it. But you guys are probably doing a great job, you know, maintaining that. And that's something that I was going to ask you. How do you guys know when a business changes and it's not the same business anymore? How do you keep in track with that?
How do we know?
When do you know that the business has moved and there's no longer that business that is there? Like you were mentioning earlier, you were driving somewhere else, and when you arrive there, there's no longer an existence there. So it's a way that you keep in track with all those changes in your company to make it better than other companies that don't keep in track with that?
It's there's not one source.
Okay.
It's just, you know, it's driving by, seeing it. It's the customer has a need and saying, look, you know, I need this done, and they call us, and we get a lot of referrals. It's because what happened is these search engines.
Yeah.
It's about, they want us users to have a good searching experience. And when you have when your information has listed as Uncle Joe's, Uncle Pete's, Uncle Stu's Pizza, Google, they're in their comfy offices in California. They don't know. Is it your new business? Is it the old business? Is it the business that was there 20 years ago?
Right.
They don't know. So until all the information is claimed and consistent and it's leveraged, you're not going to show up. You're not going to have as great as searchability and visibility and ranking for your business. And that's what we help with.
Well, I'm thankful to have you here. I guess everybody will know that Get Your Biz Listed is one of the places to look up and find out more information about any business. And we want to tell Kiley, Kaplan, for being here. We want to thank you very much for being on our show.
Thank
you. We hope to see you soon. And I hope that everything works out for you guys. And the public, will be able to see everything that you have to offer.
Thank you.
They can always go look for you. And once again, you want to repeat how to get in touch with you, that would be wonderful.
GetYourBiz, B-I-Z, listed.com. And you can call us at 888-873-8906. So be listed, be found, and be prosperous. Thanks.
And well, thank you for watching another episode of The Social Connection. I am your host once again, Luis Mendieta, and we'll see you till next time. Thank you.